Confession, I stretch at least 4 or 5 times a day. Like, I don't know, I just be like, my back. Release that tension. If you don't stretch, that's why you feel stiff. That's why your back hurt. You're not stretching. Stretch that shit out. Another sweet confession. This is a line created by my homie David. Shout out to you, Zillionaire Club. And it actually glows up in the dark. How I know? Went into the bathroom and that thing was glowing. Yeah. Sweet confession. I didn't really have much to talk about today because I'm in a good mood. I'm chilling. I just got up. I got a day planned. I got a weekend planned. I got things coming up. So I'm just happy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to always find something to talk about when I'm sad or hurt or disrupted. So today we're going to talk about how not to disrupt your own happiness when you're happy. Like, let's not sabotage that. It's okay to be like, I am fine, actually. Because I am. Sweet confession. I'm in a really good mood. I feel so relaxed right now. My nervous system feels like at ease. Yeah. Sweet confession. This is what my pattern says. Your pattern reminder. It's important for you to create your own rules. Even if you don't relate to your intensity, you're meant to prioritize your own experiences and be driven by your passion. Isn't that exactly what I was just talking about? I'm not about to sabotage my own happiness because of a headline of something like maybe somebody wants something a little bit more spicier or something. And it's like, actually, no, I'm happy. I'm chilling. I'm cool. And I hope you are too. So let's get into this episode. Energy check. My name's Mula, a.k.a. your host. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And what else? I say this every week. What else? Click that notification ding bell so you can get a what? A text message from who? Your friend. That's that. We don't got no more back and forth about that. Hello. Hi, guys. How are you feeling? From last week to this week. Just in case you're not feeling right, I got something for you. Got my special blend. Shamari, this is for you too. One of my supporters, my biggest supporters. Hello. Thank you for always writing me, commenting to me, hitting me up, checking on me. When I was out and down, you hit me up and you stayed on my ass. And I appreciate that. You got to have some people in your life, even if they're not close to you, to hold you accountable. And a lot of people lack accountability and not me. Y'all seen last week's episode talking about let's make some space for accountability. Let's make room for that. Okay. Cool. But yes, let's get into energy check. Energy check, we do this every week from 1 to 10. How are you feeling energy-wise? Did you wake up on a good note? Did you do what you needed to do? Did you wake up like, thank God, thank Allah, thank Buddha, thank whatever you thinking? This morning I woke up and I was like, touched my hair. I was like, let's go have a nice little spa day in the bathroom under my rainforest type shower head. I love that thing. It'd be like, So for me, I can say I woke up on went to sleep on an 8. I went to sleep feeling good and I woke up feeling good. I've been having some weird dreams lately. Have you guys been having weird dreams? My dreams has been very, very clear. Very, very, very clear. Let me tell you why I think it's actually getting clearer. It's because I haven't been smoking a lot. I only smoked like twice yesterday. So I think that clarity, even going to sleep and not smoking, has really changed my dreams because I'm having I don't know if y'all have watched the Drewski show, the new one out on YouTube, Could Have Been Love Too. And he has this girl on there and she a stud, bald-headed, but she is like the comedian of his show, okay? Like she is a star. I'm not even gonna lie. I do not know her name, but I'm gonna put her picture here, right? And I had a whole dream that we had a whole conversation and it was so crazy. And we got to talk about the show. I told her how she was a star. So I feel like my spirit has been jumping through different dimensions because I've been having some conversations with people in my dreams that one, I didn't think that I'd be having conversations with. Like I had one with my ex too. That was really weird. I'm like, how you pop up in here? What dimension is going on? But it's all good. Like it's been very clearing. It's been very eye-opening and I'm okay with it. So I hope that you guys, if you guys want to dream and you don't dream and you do, like, let's say if you smoke or whatever, if you want to dream, put the blunt down before you go to sleep. Don't smoke right before you go to sleep and then close your eyes because you're putting yourself in too much of a deep sleep to be able to go into other realms. Just a key. Try it. Mental health check. How we doing today? From 1 to 10. 1 to 10. What's up? What's up? Me? Probably like, I say 8 too. 8. I ain't tripping. Oh, shit. All I'm worried about is paying my dues, making sure I got money to put in this goddamn gas tank with some $3.99 gas, regular, and mind my business. That's what I've been doing. Hey, put yourself first. If your mental health ain't there, put yourself first and watch everything shift. You may cause everybody else's mental health to be in array, right? In a ruffled feather state. But is that your business? Not at all. Just like, things that goes on in my house isn't nobody's business, right? Had to go pitch it up with somebody else. So I think people should go pitch it up with somebody else who cares. When you ruffle those feathers, I think they should go pitch it up with somebody who gives a fuck. Yeah, that's purely where I lie in that. So I hope and I pray that the people who do listen to me resonate with my type of person, right? Because I'm not going to be for everybody. People might think I'm a little too much. Some people may think I'm not enough, and that's fine. But I pray that while we have these conversations, I'm speaking to like-minded individuals, people who are trying to grow, trying to transform their life, people who don't like what they got going on and they want to change it. I want to resonate with those people because that's where the message will really sit, where it really hit. Where it's like, I'm not being attacked. I'm not being downgraded. I'm not being told what to do. I'm listening to experiences and deciding if that experiences match anything that I have going on and how can I implement anything that this person said to help me change for the better. So I always tell people, if you're not in your villain era, I probably ain't the person that you want to listen to. You're probably like, oh my gosh, that's really harsh. Well, I used to be in the turn the cheek era for like my whole life. That's what my mother, my white mother taught me. Just turn the cheek. Just turn the cheek. Well, both my cheeks are bruised. They both slapped up. I've been boxed up by life, things, peoples, and places since I was a child. I'm not there no more. I'm just not in that space. Like, I am different. I am a whole different sector at this point. So sometimes people may not understand why. I'm like, oh no, Moolah, you should have not done that. If you're in the era I am and you can compare it to the type of person I am, then you'll highly understand what I'm saying. It's like, no, I don't just walk around evil and spiteful. No, but I do handle everything that comes my way. Okay, let's get into this. There's things that happening in my life that I'm trying not to ruin and let it flow and feel good about the flow. It's okay to feel good. It's okay to not dissect them. Like, it's okay to not let the worldly things affect you continually. Because when I did, look how I was crying. I don't want a Himashimi to come. And then I was at my last days, I remember I was crying. That's nasty work. I got too much things around on earth right now that I could find to make me happy that I don't have to live in a misery state. Some people enjoy that. Some people want that kind of attention. Some people want to be the woe is me 24/7. Me, I'm over it. The woe is me got me nowhere. The woe is me did not get me help, did not get me support. Actually, when I was woe is me, I ended up alone. Crazy, huh? Because who's a victim? Being out of the victim state helps you see life a bit clearer. I got the goosies. That helps me understand real life. And sometimes being happy and moving in your happiness can affect others. So I guess that's why today I was like, I don't really have much to say because I'm happy. And whatever that looks like by a person, be okay with that. Be okay that you could say, I'm smiling, I'm happy. Things aren't going, of course, perfect. Like, I'm like on top of the moon, but I'm on top of the moon because I'm healthy. I'm on top of the moon because I'm handling my responsibilities. I'm happy because I have room and space, and God is making room and space for me to be able to relax a little more, to not be so hard on myself, to wake up a little slower, eat a little slower, eat better. I got this store. I ain't going to tell nobody my store because I do not want to see nobody faces at these stores. But I got this store that I love to go to. And I've been shopping there more. And it's making me smile because, it's also making me feel like I'm well nourished mentally, physically, and emotionally. And it's crazy because in other aspects, when I talk to, let's say, my best friend about certain things, I can tell she's looking at me like, bitch. And I'm just like, make sure you hold on to that. Sometimes your happiness will make people uncomfortable. As long as you're happy, stand in it. Just like anyone else would when they're happy, right? They stand in it. They be like, I'm never going to put nobody or nothing in front of this situation. No one. I'll show you some. God uses me as a tool. So sometimes when motherfuckers don't hear, see, or recollect or comprehend, God's going to actually use a human vessel to help you wake the fuck up. And sometimes, most likely, it's through your happiness. Because when you're sad, no one cares. When you were hurting, no one cares. When you were crying, no one cares. But let you go figure it out. Let you go figure it out. And they don't understand how you figuring it out. Now, all of a sudden, people got a microscope on you. But that's the God's glory. That's the glory. That's glory. And I just want to leave that. Stay in your glory moment. Stay in the light. Stay in your love. Whatever it looks like, whatever it can be compared to. You could be the good guy, the bad guy. I need all the people not to give a fuck. Not to give a fuck. Because there's nothing in my past I want back. There's nothing, not one person. Because they all show me their self. I always tell people, and I got confirmation after confirmation this weekend. And I'm going to share a story. I went to the beach. Because I remember I told you, I was like, I really need to go to the beach. So I went to the beach. Well, I prepared a whole beach day, right? I get out to the beach, and I'm setting up on the grill. We ain't got no lighter. And I'm like, I left the lighter, and we turned back around to go get a tampon because I had them at home, but that was the main purpose of turning around. And when we turned around, I got everything but that. So we get there and everything's set up. I'm like, damn. And I'm like, I'm gonna go ask. I'm gonna go find somebody who's gonna give me this lighter. I'm not leaving. We're not ordering no lighter. I'm gonna go find one. There's too many people. So I walk off and I ask 2-3 people. And I'm like, they're like, no, I don't have no lighter. I'm sorry. I'm like, okay. So as I'm walking back, I see the same people I asked stop another girl and was like, hey, she needs a lighter. How about that girl had a cigarette in her mouth? Just like that. Where I was like, hey, she's like, I'm gonna go back to my car. I'm gonna get my lighter and I'm gonna come back and give it to you. All right. That took about 15-20 minutes because we were like, dang, where is this girl with this lighter? We need our lighters. I could start the food and then I could go. But we didn't stop. There was this couple who walked by and they had a motorized beach buggy. I was like, you remember I was just telling you the beach buggy because I have all this stuff having such a girl moment because I'm like, and we were like trying to find like who has this control buggy. So Boo goes to this one person and was like, oh, you got this buggy? And he was like, no. So they start chopping it up about where they get the buggy from, this and that. They was like, come on over. I was like, you got a lighter? She said, yes. She gave me a hug and she hugged me so tight. She was like, oh my God, are you an angel? Like she's whispering this in my ear. She's like, are you an angel? I needed your energy. I needed this. Like, I feel healed. I turned to Boo and I was like, you heard what that said? She just called me an angel. He was like, mm-hmm. So we light up the grill. We're talking, we smoked with them a little bit. It was like literally a God moment. It's so crazy. We smoked, we chopped it up. Paul and Emma, I'll never forget it. They told us about their life story, their story of how they met, right? Thank you, angels, confirmation. And that's Jay. That's Jazz, my baby. Forever and ever. That's one of the text messages she sent me with our pictures. And this is my time clock to know when that's about it. They were like, she was like, yeah, I'm from Colombia and I came down here and on a green card. And she was like, I used to go to these drum circles and I seen him. And he was like, yeah, so for 4 months, she kept coming back to the drum circles to try to talk to me. And they're like, 4 years later, we're married. He's like, we married like instantly. He made sure she got her papers. He asked the family. He covered everything basically. And then because she's Colombian, she has a big family. He went to Colombia and made sure they threw a big party before her grandmother passed. And he said, I promised that lady. So I made sure I followed my word. One, that enough says that's a godly man. That's why I'm saying the whole interaction was so godly because it showed me if they want to, they will. And that was the most beautiful thing. So then right before they leave, then I was like, okay, if I see you on the beach, I'm going to make sure you try my carne asada. It's like, okay. I said, oh, do you have a tampon? She said, actually, I do. I said, for real? I was like, okay. So she gives me the tampon and everything. We're eating. And that's going to just wrap up that moment, right? That just shows me everything that you want and you desire is at your fingertips. It's just how you go find it. The energy you move in it. How the energy that you're desiring in that moment is what manifests the outcome of you getting what you want out of life. Because I was so enthusiastic, because I didn't have a chip on my shoulder, because I just knew that there has to be one lighter on this goddamn beach. Where is that? And I need it. And God brought it right to me, plus more, plus an experience, plus the testimony that added of like, damn, only time we sabotage ourselves is ourselves. Like the only way you can sabotage anything is you doing it to you. It's all about every moment of how you're calculating it, how you're looking at it, how you're perceiving it to make it whatever it is. And I have many situations, even like if I go back to my childhood father, like he sabotaged the shit just by one wrong conversation he had with me. And I could say it's wrong because that's what broke my this off the cup. I was like, bitch, what? I'm your child. You're not my child. I don't keep up with you. I don't know you. You need to get to know me. But that was a perception. That's how I perceived it. And so did he. So sometimes those lines will be cut. They will be done. But imagine if he would have perceived it differently. Imagine if he would have been like, you know what, my daughter's saying something. Let me try a little more. Pretty sure we would have had a whole relationship now. If he would have now he's 3 strokes in and my heart is still hardened. And I'll love you forever. Now going back to the original topic is don't sabotage. When you're happy, you're happy. When you're trying. And love yourself through all those stages. It was so hard to figure out, like, what do I talk about? I'm feeling good. I don't really have nothing. I do. But trust me, no one wants me to share it. Finding contentment and happiness is something I'm striving for. I feel like I always sabotage myself. I always have to find like, but them buts are always going to be there. So baby girl, you're doing the best that you can. And I hope everybody knows that everybody, no matter what class, middle class, high class, low class, we all fucking struggling right now. We're all trying to figure it out. We're all trying to say what's the forever. We're all looking at our savings and even the people who are probably financially good, most likely they're fucking mentally fucked. Because I've been on all parts of the spectrum of whether it's happiness or contentment or financial stability, all I know is sadness can lie in any of those places if you allow it. I had everything at one point and I still felt miserable. Now I'm content and consolidated to myself and I can still find problems. But I'm taking that thought out of my brain. It has to go. So anytime that you feel yourself wrapped up, bottled up mentally, I just ask you to just kind of like energetically push that shit out. Cut those ties off. Like I always be like, all right, get it off me. Get it off me. That chip on the shoulder, that shit really do weigh. It's like a little fucking baby monkey right there. And I hate that shit. And I don't want nobody to have that. Life will always try to throw a curveball at you. It's about what you about to do with that curveball, okay? You duck and dodge that hoe, or you can catch it. Pick your poison. I just want to push off love. I just want to push off giving you a hug. I just want to remind you that you're doing a great job. I want to remind you that it'll get better. I want to remind you that maybe it's not that deep. I want to remind you that your tears matter. I want to remind you that God sees you. Your creator, your divine sees you. Even in my villain era, people be like, whoop. I'm like, there's a yin and yang to our creator now. Dibbling dabbling. I'm just dibbling and dabbling in God's name. People swear I'm evil. I be like, I swear. So I'm here to say, just don't sabotage yourself in these times. Whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, have fun. Like literally have fun. Enjoy the frequency of where you're at. And it's okay. Because things do happen. Life happens. I got a nail in my tire last week. And that told me to slow down. So for the rest of the week, I did definitely slow down a bit. I allowed the frequency to follow me and know that I am the frequency. The frequency is not it. You know what I'm saying? And then thank you, birds. When I move in that motion, everything just flows abundantly. So I pray that things continuously flow abundant for you. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, you know? Because it always starts with you. Life was going shitty. God was showing me a lot, you know? Really was. Like that chaotic year last year, the things that came out after, the shit that has been exposed after the storm crossed is crazy. And I'm so happy. Everything that comes into my spirit, I follow. I really do. And if I don't follow it, God brings it to me. That a beauty. Ain't that a beaut? I'm so downloaded with so much info. It's a beauty and a curse. But I was telling my best friend the other day, I'm happy that I did follow. I did choose up. I did do the harsh because I believed in happiness on the other side. And if you're in a tough space right now, I pray that you do find healing through the hurt. I hope you do see happiness through that pain. To know that what you're doing in this is what's gonna make you happy on the other side is what I'm trying to say. It's like, yeah, it hurts in the moment. It could be gut wrenching. It could knock the wind out of your chest, right? But it's there to help you. Everything. It's just how you perceive. When you're happy, don't sabotage yourself. Just be like, you know what? Sit in that. You feel good. Because shit, next day you could feel terrible, right? Or next week. You never know. So when you do feel it, thrive in it. I keep getting goosebumps. Keep doing that because that's God. The way people really perceive the Creator and spirituality and Christianity or religion in general is just a facade. It's not the real truth. Really do lie within your heart and your testimony and your moment. That's why they always say God made you like ain't nobody on this world like you. Your DNA, everything, ain't nobody. Okay, take that and think that's how he's going with you on your process. He's not gonna say you and you need to be moving the same. And then that's how I love you to get to heaven. No, it's following what he says, following your intuition, following your discernment, following your spirit, remembering, picking up on the lessons and the things that you have acquired in life to get you to this point. So I feel like I'm doing a dishonor in God if I'm happy and I don't stand on that frequency and preach off to people like, yeah, happiness is there. Like, you could be $1,000 in debt, but you could still be happy because that debt's still going to be there. But what if you're not tomorrow? None of that debt or anything's going to matter, right? So that's what I see with God. Like, he wants us to tighten up and listen to what he says. Stop trying to dictate it yourself. Today it may work, tomorrow it may not, right? But just always realign yourself. The realignment is the goal. The realignment is the purpose. The realignment is the blessing. Because if you can do that, that means you're listening. With that being said, this is an episode of Energy Check. I have things rolled up and in store. Lastly, before I leave, I've been doing great on my side entrepreneurship and my other passions. I've been getting booked and I've made at least $500 off of my own talent, my own skill. And I know that's a small step, but that's what I'm trying to tell everyone and prove to people is like those small steps going to get you to that bigger step. Yes, I have more work to do. Everybody does. It's showing me in those little moments that God is there and that I'm worthy and I can. And I pray that you go and make the moves to show yourself and your creator and your divine spiritual energy that you are worthy and you can. But we got to pay attention to those things to say, because I'm doing it. Like literally 2 episodes ago, you can watch me literally crying on this mic. Like that last few seconds of that episode, I was like crying. That wasn't my last time crying. I cried a few times after that. Like, it was situations that has happened. I'm learning through all those tears. Like, literally, when I cry, I feel like I just have 2 cups. Just, and God's like, I got you. I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you. Because you got to release that feeling or it's going to build up resentment. Keep pushing. Keep going. Keep seeing it through. And breathe when you need a breather. Push when you can. I'm having a human experience just like you guys. So I'm never going to diminish. I'm always here to affirm. That's what I'm here for. Just say, I see you. I have a lot of people in my life who looks at me and be like, damn, I see you, girl. Fucking trying. So, and I hate saying trying because trying is saying you're doing it. It's just, and all my efforts has led me to a very good place. It has led me to a really good place, a really solid, happy place. I'm just capitalizing in the feeling of right now because tomorrow's never promised. And I pray that you learn that too. So I hope you guys enjoyed another episode of what? Energy Check. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, huh? I pray you have an amazing week. I pray you step on everybody's neck that you need to. Whether it's the devils or your friends, step on it. Because we beefing forever. Then it's stuck. And it's then it's stuck. Just hold on to that energy though, you know? Because I am. I ain't letting up. Devil gotta see me. That's so if people don't want to fuck with that type of energy, just back up. You better lay low because I'm not moving on the same frequency. And I pray these episodes give you that. Go out there and conquer shit. Go out there and take over shit. I believe in you. I see you. I appreciate you. And I love you. I love you. To my 150 followers, what's that? Gang, gang in this bit. Gang, gang. Spotify, Apple Music, I see you too. Them numbers over there doing good too. What's up? Yes, thank you for following through. Always showing up for me. I love you. From your favorite earth angel, your bubble earth angel. May God and the creator and the divine bless you. Because that's what you deserve. And me too. Probably got a spicier episode next week. I'm trying to get to this Friday. I got teams, so we'll see. All right, guys. You guys are the best. I hope you enjoyed last week's episode. If you didn't get to watch it, please go check it out. Really, really accountable. It's real good. It's real life. If you haven't checked out the episode that I was crying, go check it out. I don't want to spread that, but go check it out. You'll get to see a different side of my personality if this is your first time watching me. I love to share my vulnerability, my love, my rawness, my skin. If I could just, this is me. My dumb ass would. But is that worth it? No, but that's just my heart. So you go and be great. And I'll see you next week. I love you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And what? Turn on that ding, ding, ding notification bell. Because what we what? There we go. I like that. I'll see you later, babies. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me what you need. Little fugly.